Okay, we're back with weekly recap. Actually, why did I come over here? I'm not condensing resin. I don't know why I'm over here. Ooh, Stygian Onslaught. Is this the co-op thing? I think this might be the co-op thing. Yeah, this is the co-op thing because you get Dust of Enlightenment. So this week we are doing Dahlia's things because I want to build Dahlia because it's funny. So surprise baptism. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be fighting his boss mostly. I don't think there's really anything else. Yeah, and I want to use him for Skark because I think I have to have a shielder for Skark because of the weapon I'm using. Um, so Dolly is the best choice because the only other Hydro off field that I can really use is Xingqiu, but I don't really like Xingqiu is not built. So, you know, it's not a I don't want to use Xingqiu. So we're gonna be fighting this guy. I believe this is his boss. It'd be really funny if it wasn't. I'm just stupid. I've been really enjoying Skirk though. She's been super fun to play. It's been very good. I did like you can spam charge tag with her and it's hilarious. You can just do that. I don't think it has a viable use, but like you can do it. Oh yeah, I finally sat down and actually went through every single artifact that I had. Well, not every single one. I went through all my purple artifacts to see like all my whatchamacallit. I went through all my like instructors and exiles pieces to see if I needed anything. And so now everything that's not locked in open effect I don't need. So that's very good. I finally sat down and did that because I needed to do that anyway. And I also, on top of that, I also took off anything that like anybody who was using 4-star artifacts, I removed them from them. I'm telling you, it's so nice to be back in Mondstadt. I realized when I started doing the interlude quest that I could have been in Mondstadt the entire time because like you needed to interact at a certain point in order to start the quest, and it was like a actually good design choice. So yeah, it was a great. I need one more. Are you kidding me? God damn it. Well, and then he gets his final upgrade. So I guess we'll be doing that tomorrow. Friday or Saturday, I'm going to be streaming the Archon quest because I would really like to do that. I need to actually do that on time this week, or on actually during the freaking update. So I plan on doing that either Friday or Saturday. I haven't decided which one yet, mainly because I don't know. I'm surprised the co-op abyss thing, whatever that's gonna be, whatever I don't know. It's not abyss, but like the co-op end game thing. I'm surprised that didn't come out day one. To be completely honest, you know, I would have thought that they would have put that out day one. Um, of this update, but maybe they just need to change some stuff. There we go. Yeah, these bounties are so easy, and I love it. Like, unironically, this bounty system is so much better. That's 1 out of 6. So now on to People of the Springs because that's just what I decided. On to People of the Springs. I get to do a whole one bounty there, and then we move on. That's fine. Okay, well that's Monday, I suppose. We did everything. Bye. Okay, it's Tuesday. I'm in Fontaine because well, I was over here. But I spawned in and got obliterated by a local legend. So that so I had to run away basically. Anyway, we're doing what we were doing yesterday. We're fighting Dahlia's boss because I need literally one boss drop and then I can take Dahlia to 70, which unlocks his final passive, which is very good because then I actually get the attack speed, like more attack speed bonus. I think it's more. So yeah, it's great. I'm just gonna be spending all my resin because I do want to take Dahlia to as high as I can. Like, I don't necessarily want to just take him to um I don't necessarily want to just take him to 70. Like, I'd like to take him as high as I can. So, and I like Dahlia quite a lot, so I'm fine with leveling him.
Adaptive frosting. Time to shine. A burst of flavor. May the archive protect you. Surprise them. Siglet.
There we go. All right, one more. I think you might be noticing I'm doing a little bit of a different rotation because I figured ending on Dahlia would be better because then I get the Calamity of Eshu buff for a longer amount of time, which I think would be better than, you know, doing it before Escoffier, right? I think that getting the Calamity of Eshu buff is more important, so I'm doing it a little bit differently. There we go. All right, let's go to Mondstadt. There we go, level 70. And we cannot go to 80 yet. We will be able to do that tomorrow. These are fine. I can craft those and then we're good. Okay, so we'll be able to take him to 80 tomorrow if I have the XP for that. I don't think I will, but yeah. So at least we have the final talent now. So you want 40k HP just like Isco or just like Chevreuse to get his full buff. So that's what we're shooting for. I can still level artifacts. So that's not a problem. There we go. Okay, HP percent all the way up. And then obviously I can take this up if I need to. I don't think I'm gonna really worry about it. I think I'll leave it at 16 for now. So now we're at 32,000 HP, which is not bad for, you know, not being level 90. Like obviously when we get to level 90, I think we'll cross the threshold. So that's Tuesday. I am planning to take this team into the abyss later today, like pretty much right after I finish this. So we'll see how that goes. I also need to finish the freaking event, but like this part of the event is so RNG based. I kind of hate it. But I do only need like 1,200 more things so I can get Sethos, so it's not that big of a deal. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, it's Wednesday. I just logged on and I heard or Paimon spoke to me, and I think it was the new voice actress. And I gotta be 100% honest, I kind of don't like it. I don't know. It just doesn't, it sounds so different. I thought like the switch was gonna be, oh, like it still sounds like Paimon, but it's, you know, not Paimon. Oh yes, this is, you know, we don't care about this. I'll worry about that later. But it just sounded so different. I don't know. It'll take some getting used to, especially mainly because Paimon's voice has been the same for 5-6 years that this game has been going on. So I'm just kind of used to it at this point. But I don't know if I like the new voice actress as much. Yeah. Anyway, welcome back. We're doing I'm gonna do one run of Dahlia's boss because I need two things to level him up. So I might as well spend, you know, the resin because I'm guaranteed to get at least two, so it's fine. So I'll be making 4 of these. And we'll do one on his boss, and then we'll do his talent materials that are also today. So that's what we'll do. Yeah. Let's see. I played this quite a bit yesterday. I've been really wanting to play this game, but like I don't have anything to do in it. So, well, I have things to do, but nothing I was interested in doing, you know. After I 36 started Abyss, I did the actually before, or was it after? I don't remember. But I finished the event. I managed to completely do this, except for the secret levels in this one. I only got there. I don't really care. I don't think you get rewards for them. And if you do the super secret, and I just won't get them. So who cares? I will be doing Stygian Onslaught separately just because, you know, it's not a weekly recap thing. I'm probably going to record it immediately after this. And then I plan on, you know, that video won't go up until next week though. So, but I plan on playing it day one because I think that'd be fun. So we'll see. I'll see what it is. I can give you my thoughts on it, you know. tomorrow and everything. All right, that is our one boss run. I should get two or three. Two, perfect. That is just enough. Because I finished the event, I got Sethos, and I can yap about that afterwards, I guess. But I do want to play Sethos. I'm more interested in playing Sethos than I am Gaming, so I think I'm gonna push Gaming back and play Sethos, build Sethos instead. But I don't know what team to run him on. I have an inkling, and I have one set up in my party system and whatnot. Oh, this might be a bit of a problem. Never mind. Hold on, we're doing different, different team. I did not read what things were needed. Anyway, I'll talk about Sethos real quick, actually. So currently, Sethos is this. I don't know if this is good. I basically came up with this while I was watching. There's this guy on YouTube called Meese. He made a Sethos 102, so like a sequel to his original Sethos video, and it was cool. He uses Nahida a lot. I don't have Nahida, so I think it's really like I could use Kirara, I guess, if I needed to. I don't know if I want to use Yao Yao, and there is a Tainari version, but I don't really want to play Tainari as much. So this is just what I've come up with so far. I don't know if this is good, but it's an idea that I had, and this would take a lot of work because not only does Sethos need to get leveled and everything. Fischl would need to get leveled. Baiju needs to get leveled. And his weapon needs to get leveled because his Fav, he needs an artifact set. Sethos is good on artifacts because I did that already. Because I didn't like level him or anything, but like I put him on stuff. So, you know, he's pretty good. Yeah. I think the only one who's actually built here is Kazuha. And even Kazuha could be leveled more. But that's Sethos. I have no idea if when I'm gonna get around to doing that because I want to 90 Skirk and I want to 90 Skirk and Dahlia first probably. And to do that I need to farm books next week, so yeah, it'll be a while. I don't know if I like the new UI. I feel like I'm gonna accidentally click the wrong button. It's gonna take some getting used to again, which sucks because I was already used to the other one. I know it's probably not the smartest thing to um actually like invest in Dahlia. I don't think he's gonna be very useful outside of Skirk teams, but I don't really care. I like Dahlia. He's best friends, or I don't know if he's best friends, but he's like friends with Venti, so I'm just gonna build him because why the hell not, you know. I'll probably get some use out of him somewhere. I did try the Abyss actually with Nuvolet. It did not work. I didn't expect it to work. I was just trying it to try it because I was like, why not? Let's see if this works. Yeah, it does. So he doesn't have the DPS for a second half. He can't really go on first half. So maybe if I did Vape Nuvi, I could actually do him on first half like that. That could work. But I don't play Vape Nuvi, so I don't know. I don't think I can level Dahlia to 80 yet. I have like 0 books. Well, not 0. I have like 80 books. So, you know, typically I like to stay around 600. I just put off book farm. I had to level so many characters. Well, I didn't have to. I leveled a lot of characters recently, so I just didn't farm books ever. I farmed artifacts a lot, so yeah, that's what happens. So, what can you do? Like, if this amount of books takes him, oh, it does. Yeah, sure. He's fine. Who cares? That's where he's gonna probably stay for a while. Yeah. All right, Dahlia's level 80, which is good. I think he's what's his health at? 34. Yeah. Sadly, I just don't think he has the substats for the good stuff. So I think it'll take a little bit more to get him to that. But obviously, he needs to probably go to 90 anyway. Who cares? That's Dahlia leveled that. There we go. Oh, look, he takes the Pyro Dragon. Great. That's perfect. Yeah, level 7 burst. Perfect. I don't think I can make any of these, so. Anyway, that's weekly recap. I'm gonna go check out Stygian Onslaught. I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Okay, it's Thursday. Welcome back. I'm in Inazuma because I finished Through the Mists, the world quest with Surumi Island, you know, the place that's covered in fog or whatever. I finally got around to finishing that quest, so yeah. I was on the last part for a long time and I just finally decided to finish it. So today, because there's no point in me farming boss materials for Dahlia, I won't be able to level him up anyway. I'm going to just farm some books. I need to get a head start on that. That's what we're doing tomorrow or next week is farming books. I need to farm books like so bad. So that's what we're going to be doing because I just need to. Like, I really need books. We're actually going to go to Fontaine to do it because I need the gear drops from the robots. So this will help that a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, Stygian Onslaught. I'll give you a rough outline of my thoughts on it. Even though no one asked, I do not care. I played it. I recorded it day one. So like my more in-depth actual first reaction that'll be going up next week just because I have an upload schedule and I don't just upload whenever I want. So but it's good. I like it. I think it's fun. I think the current roster of bosses is god awful. But other than that, like, other than the current bosses being pretty terrible for the fun aspect, I think the overall idea of the game mode is fun. I just think the current bosses suck. Like the current bosses that are in it kind of suck, and I think that not having my one complaint about it is the fact that you don't start with energy. Like you start with 0 energy. I personally think that it just makes it a less fun experience to have to worry about not, you know, getting energy back and everything. I personally just don't like it. You know, obviously it is probably just there for you to have to play around, but I personally don't think it's very fun to have to play around when things like Abyss have set the precedent that you don't need to worry about energy, right? You're gonna get 1 rotation for free, or you're gonna get energy for free, right, at the very start. I think it would just be a more enjoyable game mode if you had energy to start off. So yeah, I did not manage to beat difficulty 4, only 3, which is very kind of embarrassing because, you know, I see all these, you know, I watched I was watching a live stream of a creator of this game I enjoy, and he managed to like steamroll through 4. He only really had trouble on 5, and it's just kind of embarrassing, you know, for me to have these strong characters but still not be able to do it. So yeah. But it's just another thing to work towards, and it's not like all you get is dusts of enlightenment for doing that, and I do think that they'll be useful, but I don't think they're going to be that useful, you know. Oh my god, they have cryo shields. Wishing you I can just kind of kill them anyway. Yeah, these shields kind of suck, don't they? All right, there we go. And I was confused, or I still kind of am confused. So you can farm artifacts through Stygian Onslaught, but I was like, why would you do that? Like, what is the benefit of doing that? And I think it's because you get like 15% more artifacts by doing that, because you get a free 5-star artifact every 120 resin you put in. So every day's worth of resin, or every like 120 resin, I think you get a guaranteed, like you get a free 5-star artifact. So it's just more artifact for the same amount of resin. So I think that that's why, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I was debating on using it to farm artifacts today, but I don't feel like it. So I need books really bad. So yeah, I am under 100, which is terrible. So yeah. Oh, I also played Zenless. a little bit yesterday. The reason I started replaying Zenless is because, well, I didn't start replaying Zenless. I launched Zenless again to play it. Is because I have been extremely close to a limited 5-star. Like I had a guaranteed, but I don't play the game, so I just kind of have been spinning my pulls on whenever I remember to log back in. And I got the orange cat Jufufu or whatever her name is. I have that character now. And then there's also a free 5-star selector, standard banner 5-star selector on Zenless right now. So I also got Soldier 11. So I don't know, it's fun. And then I played the event. There's this one event where you duke it out in fucking mechas, and it's awesome. That's such a good event. Oh yeah, if you're watching this, I'm going to be streaming the new Archon Quest on Friday. I completely forgot to mention it yesterday. I had decided yesterday that I was going to be doing it Friday, so that'll be happening Friday. It'll be after this video goes out, at least a couple hours. I don't know exactly when. I'm going to be scheduling it after this video gets uploaded, so I know like when the video, like how long the video is and everything. So yeah, but that'll be fun. It's been 3 months since I last streamed, so hopefully it's not too terrible. But anyway, that's weekly recap. I will see you Friday for weekly bosses. Finally, I need to do those so bad. Okay, it is Friday. That means it's weekly boss time. Wrong button. That means it's weekly boss time, so we get to do weekly bosses. I have a bunch of recipes. Everything else after. Let's see. Weekly bosses. I need to do the new chess guy. I need to do Natlan Dragon, of course. I can never escape that bastard. And then we need to do. Actually, do I? Am I just gonna? I have a lot of Natlan Dragon drops, but I would have to. I don't know. I really don't know like who it'd be best to fight because I don't need to do Dvalin or the Wolf. I don't really need to do Ajdaha. I need to do Natlan Dragon and the new guy, but I don't really think I need to do anybody else specifically. We're gonna do Natlan's first because I know this fight and I don't really want to learn just yet. I want to do this and then I guess we'll do Arlecchino maybe, or we can do I don't know, Arlecchino. We could do Wanderer.
Back to the doctors
Okay, that's
for
not
me.
kind of fair.
You asked for it. Step aside. Pyroclastic surge.
There we go.
Drop your weapons. Hands where I can start the light of the blazing sun. Justice o'clock. Justice o'clock. You asked for it.
Run away. uh, why does she only has 3,900 health? What the heck? That should not be like that. You should have 40k. What is making her lose health? Like, why does Traverse only have 49k health? Or 39k health?
Form first. Hands where I can see. This is infuriating. Charge.
There we go.
Let's light up the blazing sun.
Should be dead now.
Dynamite spark.
I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I don't know why Shivers only has 40. I think I stole. Did I steal something? I think I stole an artifact from her, maybe. But I think I put her onto an HP artifact. So I don't know why she'd be 100 health under. I need to investigate this because you need 40k health on her. What did I steal? Her goblet's not leveled. I think I stole her goblet and gave it to somebody. Well, I can fix this. Hold on. There we go. She should be Ed. Oh my god, she's 100 HP away. What do I do? I need 100 HP on her. Her flower can go up. I think I stole this, maybe? I don't remember. I think I might have stole her flower, and that's why. I don't need that. Um, yeah. There we go. That should be enough, hopefully. Yeah, okay. We're good. Shevers needs 40k HP to get her full buff, so that's good. Who do we fight now? I guess we can fight Arlecchino. I don't see why not. Yeah, we'll just do Arlecchino next, I guess. Oh. You know, I actually, well, she's resistant to pyro, isn't she? I'll just fight her with Skirk. I was gonna try fighting her with this team, but I feel like Skirk is going to be a little better, probably. Obviously, Nuvolette works, but so. Okay.
Isn't right.
Who cares? I don't care. That didn't mean they'll be playing with a low HP pool this whole time.
Stir things up.
Who cares? Just don't die. Where'd you?
Running is a little use.
Okay.
Wasn't expecting this. With these rising flames.
Oh my god, stop that.
Now that's more like it. With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
Fuck! Are you kidding me? Unironically, what is happening? I feel like this boss is so difficult now. For no reason. Like, I'm not doing anything different than how I normally do. Ow!
Is it my turn now? Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
You know, I can just do this.
Spare your energy. Running is a little.
Here we go. This has been so terrible.
My blade is all that remains.
Whew, that is really good. I'm glad that Frida did not die again.
Sometimes only the beginning. At first, please.
Okay. I did not know that she was doing that. I could not see through all the effects that were happening on screen. God damn. Our weekly bosses have been terrible this week. What is happening? This is like one of the times I've struggled the most on these. I don't know why. It's probably because I haven't fought anything with Skark before. But like Jesus, this is so terrible. Okay, new boss time. So at least if I die here, it's because I don't know what the fuck is going on. I have not fought this guy except for during the story. You need cryohydro. Ooh, I've not fought this guy except for during the story. So I'm pretty sure that there's some special stuff. Continue to trigger frozen counterattack the charging. Yeah, okay. But I think like yes.
A dash of frosting.
Whew.
Lightning, echoing song. Let's stir things up. May the Archon protect you. Cha.
Oh Jesus, that's a new move. He did not do that in the
Ooh, a
story.
moose boosh. The go back off to the freezer. Yoo-hoo! Time to shine. Surprise baptism. Thus saith the animal archon. A burst of flavor.
It is not going too bad.
King and Queen should present a united front.
A little moose boosh.
Okay.
Cha.
Goofy is almost dead. That's great. Ow. Oh.
Lightning, echoing song. This is fun. Right wind, carry me. Yeah.
Let's have a ball.
There we go. That's phase one. This is kind of just a scramble, isn't it?
Off to the freezer. Stop that! Let the world come alive! Let's stir things up. Thus the animal archon.
My power is immense!
One blast is quite enough.
A dash of frosting. Strike a pose. Time to shine. Surprise baptism.
It is time to slay our foes with one almighty
This calls for
strike!
some pomp and ceremony. Good lord, always forgetting your rhymes.
Where were we?
Shower me with praise. Let the world come alive. Off to the freezer.
Let us dance, my dearest!
Try to remember the steps this time.
Let's stir things up. Archon
Oh my God, she's got a fucking gun. Okay, there goes Skirk. That is not good.
Weak. Go excellent.
I did not see that.
A towering return to form!
Oh no! Sorry, my dear.
All right, my rotation is completely fucking destroyed.
The curtain call has arrived.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine.
There we go. That was a complete scramble at the end. That was so bad. Oh my God. That was so terrible. 3 of these, not even the ones I need. Fuck you, game. That, that boss is so that final section was just so bad. I just kept getting attacked by from every side without freaking having a chance to do anything about it. All right, on to the books because I still need those. That's not over yet. I still need those. That's the hard part done. Man, this was a terrible. These weekly bosses were terrible this week. I don't know why. I just did so horribly against them. I think I completely forgot about talking about Zenless. Like I started talking about it and I didn't talk about it. Um, I was playing Zenless just to play Zenless some, and I was doing this one commission, and it was like this. I just needed to run through an area, kill a guy, but there was just one trial towards the end where like if you got a perfect dodge, a bunch of gear coins would spawn and you had to pick them up. And every time I would dodge, like go into the bullet time, I would my game would just the frames would just implode and like it just wouldn't work correctly. So that was fun. I had to end up repair the game files like through the launcher and everything because it was so broken. And like it wasn't just during that section. It was after I did that section because I ended up getting through it. But after I did that section, I got to
A little of
I got to just a section where um I got to just a section where you're fighting some guy, and it was like a robot with it was like a robot, like a construction robot with like a thing. I don't know what it did. It did something. And it was it broke. Like I was dodging and everything, and it literally just like I started sprinting in place, and the robot was just spinning in a circle, and it was just very broken, and it was hilarious. Like it was funny. It was also like kind of not. It was also kind of upsetting because I ended up having to run back through the entire freaking thing again. But that's fine. But yeah, that was interesting, and I kept meaning to do the story quest because I looked because Zenless has this really cool thing where you can actually see like what Zenless set up into chapters and seasons. So within the we're season 2 like just started or something, and that's the new peninsula or whatever that is, and I was really curious to see how far I am into the story because I don't play the game very much, and I am on the chapter 2 interlude, so right before chapter 3 starts is where I am, and there are 5 chapters. There's a prologue, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chapter, and then 2 epilogue stories, and then I get to the new one. So I am very far behind. If you know Zenless at all, I'm at the part in the story where you're going to listen to a seminar from PubSec, and it's like starts the girl with the baton and then the girl who has guns, like those 2 PubSec officers. That's where I'm at basically. I've not gone to the seminar yet because I don't really care. I was going to maybe ow, stop it, fuck off, stop.
This is a burst of flavor. Maybe archive detect. Surprise baptism.
I was going to like try to start doing it, but I just got distracted so many times with doing it while sitting in the game. So my main problem with Zenless is like if you just want to hang out in Zenless, you can't really do that, right? There's no open world, so you can't just kind of go fight things. And I think that that's the greatest, like its greatest weakness is that since Zenless is structured in a very very specific way, which is totally fine, right? I like Zenless, but I don't see myself being able to just log on to Zenless and just dick around, right? I can't just I can't just mess around and just kind of hang out like you can in this game. And I think that's the biggest weakness of Zenless, as somebody who doesn't play the game. And I was looking at HSR, but I haven't downloaded. I don't have that game downloaded, and I'm not doing that. So, we are very close to AR-58, which is world level 9. Then I can finally hang out with people in their world and not in mine. Um, we're 20,000 XP away, so that'll happen in the coming month or two. Probably by next patch. By next patch, or like when next patch rolls around, we'll be there. Anyway, that's weekly recap. I will see you maybe later today because I'm gonna be streaming. But yeah, I will see you next week. If not, that's next week Monday is Stygian Onslaught because I've done that. So I'll see you then. Goodbye. Have a good weekend.